Saint Innocent of Moscow, March 31st. A priest leaves his home in Siberia to embark on a decades-long mission across the Aleutian Islands and Alaska, establishing the Orthodox Church among indigenous peoples through linguistic work and selfless service. A heads up in the spirit of transparency. Please be advised that this content may include death of family. John Popov was born on August 26, 1797, in Anginskoye, a village within the Irkutsk province of Siberia. His father served the church. Later, John adopted the surname Veniaminov, honoring Archbishop Benjamin of Irkutsk. He pursued theological studies at the Irkutsk Theological Seminary, graduating with distinction. In 1821, he was ordained to the holy priesthood. He married and received an assignment to a parish in Irkutsk. In 1823, at the age of 26, Father John responded to a call for a priest to serve the remote Aleutian Islands of Russian America. This decision meant leaving a settled life for an unknown mission field. With his wife and infant son, he began a journey that lasted 1 year, traversing vast distances by land and sea, traveling to Unalaska. The journey itself was an act of faith and commitment, enduring the rigors of the Siberian wilderness and the Pacific Ocean. From 1824 to 1834, he served as a missionary priest in Unalaska. During this time, he undertook the physical labor of constructing a church with his own hands, demonstrating his dedication to establishing a place of worship for the local community. He dedicated himself to learning the Aleut language, a complex task that required immersion and patience. He then developed an alphabet for it, a foundational step for literacy and evangelism. Following this, he translated the Gospel of St. Matthew, the Nicene Creed, and other liturgical texts into Aleut, making the sacred words accessible to the indigenous people in their own tongue. He printed these texts himself, ensuring their distribution. Beyond translation, he invested in the future of the local church by training indigenous people to serve as local clergy, thereby rooting orthodoxy within the native culture. In 1834, Father John received a transfer to Sitka Island, where he was tasked with preaching to the Tlingit people. He again undertook the demanding work of learning their language and dialect, recognizing the necessity of communicating the gospel directly. He translated further portions of scripture and liturgical services for the Tlingit. While on Sitka, he also conducted scientific studies, producing ethnographic and natural history works about the region, which demonstrated his deep respect for the land and its inhabitants. From 1838 to 1840, Father John traveled to St. Petersburg, Moscow, and Kiev. His purpose was to report on his missionary work and to petition for the expansion of the Church's presence in America, advocating for more resources and clergy. During this journey, he received news that his wife had reposed in Irkutsk. This personal loss marked a significant turning point in his life, leading him to a deeper commitment to monasticism. In 1840, Metropolitan Philaret of Moscow suggested to Father John that he accept monastic tonsure. He agreed, receiving the new name Innocent. This decision allowed him to continue his missionary labors with an even greater freedom from worldly attachments. Shortly after, on December 15th, he was consecrated as Bishop of Kamchatka, the Kuril, and Aleutian Islands. This made him the first Orthodox bishop in the Americas, granting him the authority to oversee and expand the Church's mission across a vast territory. From 1841 to 1868, Bishop Innocent's missionary travels intensified. He oversaw an immense diocese, stretching from Alaska across Siberia, covering thousands of miles. His journeys often involved perilous conditions, traveling by kayak, dog sled, and on foot, enduring severe weather and remote wilderness. He learned the languages of the Yakut and Tungus Evenki peoples, translating the gospel for them, ensuring that the message of Christ reached these diverse communities. He continued his work of evangelism and church administration without ceasing, founding new parishes and strengthening existing ones. His efforts established the Orthodox faith in these vast and diverse regions, characterized by a profound understanding of enculturated evangelism, respecting the traditions of the peoples he served while presenting the gospel. In 1868, following the repose of his mentor, Metropolitan Philaret, Archbishop Innocent was unanimously elected as the new Metropolitan of Moscow and Kolomna. In this high office, he directed his focus toward missionary work within the Russian Empire. He founded the Orthodox Missionary Society, an organization dedicated to supporting and organizing evangelistic efforts both at home and abroad. His work as metropolitan continued his lifelong commitment to spreading the Orthodox Christian witness, demonstrating that the missionary spirit knows no bounds of geography or office. Saint Innocent reposed in the Lord on Holy Saturday, March 31st, 1879. He was buried at the Holy Trinity St. Sergius Lavra. In 1977, the Russian Orthodox Church and the Orthodox Church in America glorified him as a saint. His primary feast day is March 31st, the date of his repose. He is also commemorated on October 6th, the date of his glorification. He stands as an example of missionary sacrifice, linguistic skill, and pastoral care for the Church. His life bears witness to the power of the gospel to transform lives across cultures and continents, establishing a lasting Orthodox presence in North America and Siberia.